Welcome back to the world of the Matrix. The landing was stuck perfectly.
Oh my god.
Every single shot is missed. Oh. Oh. Guys, that's a bad one. That's a bad one, guys. All right? That's terrible. You never want to get hit right there. I'll tell you this right now. You don't. All right? Guys, this is how you start a movie. If you ever wanted to know, like, what's a really good introduction? I don't know. Let's spend about $1 million alone just in making just the first 2 minutes of the movie. I think it's a good sign. Most likely. Really good sign. Was it just a dream? All of that for a dream sequence, guys. That's crazy.
Link.
All right, guys, I have a couple of serious questions. All right. If they kind of found out that they were alive, right? Let's say, how exactly were they able to create something like the vehicle they're flying? Like, with no real actual knowledge. I mean, I guess they can kind of get any knowledge they want by just connecting, I guess, to the actual system itself. But I mean, I guess it's genius. But how did the first person know how to do these things?
Yes, sir.
If you're afraid of something.
I just wish. I wish I knew what I'm supposed to do. That's
Okay, so he dreamed as her.
all.
So what we saw in the beginning was his dream.
She's gonna call.
And if Niobe's right, in 72 hours, it's gonna be $250,000 more.
What are we gonna do about it?
We're gonna.
Is this Roy Jones Jr. or Sugar Ray Leonard or I don't know, guys. I think he's a boxer. Solid cameo though.
Sure, broadcast.
A strategy is still being formulated.
I'm sure it is.
Okay, guys. So there definitely seems to be like a city. These people are all new to the franchise. It seems. Honestly, I kind of thought it was just them on the ship, but apparently there's a whole network of humans.
I am asking that one ship remain here in our place, just in case the Oracle should attempt to contact us.
Morpheus, those are ridiculous glasses, bro.
You got 36 hours.
His faith is unwavering.
Never heard of him.
Agent Smith. Get away from the door. Bro, he's so flawless. Where'd the car go? I mean, listen, you congratulated the agents on upgrades, but I think we should definitely congratulate you also, sir. Apparently you can fly.
This is Zion Control requesting immediate stand down of arms at Gate 3. We have the Nebuchadnezzar on approach.
Well, I guess that makes all the sense in the world now. They are super technologically advanced. It kind of looks like the space hub in the game No Man's Sky. Okay, guys, how were you able to hide? Like, if you have this much, right, I would expect you would have been caught very long ago, guys.
Niobe.
Captain Niobe?
Niobe.
She used to be with Morpheus.
Okay.
Now she's with Locke.
And what happened?
Well, I mean, she also used to be with Tupac, and now she's with Will Smith. But I guess that's a different, it's a different conversation, obviously. But all right, let's go.
Trinity?
I'm fine.
You can carry these.
Yeah, surely.
I'm guessing the kid wants to be involved somehow on the ship.
Next year, I'm old enough to join a crew. I want to join the Nebuchadnezzar.
That was
Morpheus
obvious.
hasn't filled the other crew position.
Neo, God damn it, Morpheus. Not everyone believes what you believe.
I mean, you kind of should, because Neo's out here doing wild to this, bro.
My beliefs do not require them to.
I mean, guys, he's extremely steadfast in his beliefs. Do your thing, bro.
Gathering tonight.
Yeah, an entire city, most likely with its own culture. I would love to visit this place, guys.
If it were up to me, Captain, you wouldn't set foot on a ship for the rest of your life.
And then
Listen, if you're this mad at him over the young lady you are currently with, bro, that's petty. You probably shouldn't even be like in any type of leadership roles, because that's ridiculous.
I'm grateful. Consider that in the past 6 months, we have freed more minds than in 6 years. This attack is an act of desperation. I believe very soon the prophecy will be fulfilled, and this war will end.
Yeah, I'm not sure these non-feeling entities care about this here. I mean, they're just going to continue to send as many of these machines to your city until you're gone. This is no act of desperation here. They have no feelings towards it. Truthfully.
I hope you're right, Captain.
Guys, the crazy part is that they were sleeping together on the ship, right? They were in the same room together in seclusion. So you probably could have waited and not done this, ridiculousness inside of the elevator. But you know what? Listen, there's some people who, can't go, I don't know, minutes or moments without copulating, I guess.
It's all right. They need you.
I need you.
I know. There's time.
Bro, I think you should attempt to denounce yourself, guys. I think you should.
Now I would like someone else to close this prayer. Someone who hasn't spoken here in a long time, but who I believe has something to say that we all need to hear.
All right, so it's definitely going to either be Morpheus or Neo.
I give you Morpheus.
Why? Because I believe something you do not? No.
I mean, bro, there's a lot of people who believe exactly what you believe. Hence the reason why when they got off the elevator, referring to Trinity and Neo, there were so many people waiting to get Neo's praise. So there are a lot of people, absolutely, who agree.
I stand here, sent their armies to destroy us. And after a century of I remember that which matters most. We are still here!
He's good at this. He's good at this, guys. I believe him.
This is Zion, and we are not afraid!
Okay. Right. Guys, I would definitely march into battle with him right now. The speech was great, but here's a problem. Okay, so they said that there are around 250,000 people that are basically alive on Earth still. And there are 250,000 machines heading to destroy said 250,000 people. There's no winning against that, because we've seen like one machine in the ship in the last movie. And if they send 250,000 of those, I mean, listen, we can have this conversation. We can go into battle. We can go out with, in a blaze, in a sense, guys, because that's basically what he's setting them up to do. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. 250,000 of those things? And the music that we hear right now is, in fact, the logical extreme of the music that's playing on the radio today, right? It is absolutely going to turn into that madness.
Yeah. What is it?
Maybe this is a premonition.
What's wrong? It's okay, you can tell me.
You're going to be deleted.
Don't be afraid.
I can't lose you.
You're not gonna lose me.
You are. Well, he is. Oh. Oh. Pick up. Pick up. Well, that was short. I'm never letting go. Let's go. Okay. Why do you say things and don't mean these things that you say? Because I was honestly thinking, like, bro, how can we go through the rest of the movie with her consistently holding on to him? She can't, right? So she has to let go. But yet you just told him, don't worry, I'm never letting go. Make up your mind.
I never sleep more than a few hours.
I agree. I mean, I understand that we all need to sleep, guys, but like, yeah, it's like, bro, I could be doing so many other things.
I figure I spent the first 11 years of my life now I'm making. That's how it is with people. Nobody cares how it works as long as it works.
Absolutely.
I like it down here.
So we need machines and they need us. Is that your point, Counselor?
Kinda. A little bit. A little bit.
Old men like me don't bother with making points. There's no point.
Is that why there are no young men on the council?
Good point.
I think a lot of that, this is honestly a really good question. Like, so why are there so many, like, 70, 80-year-olds in Congress, for example, or in our government buildings? It makes literally no sense. They're just making laws and keeping things the status quo, right? So they don't lose any money, right? So they don't have to suffer. But the problem with that is that you're making it worse for everyone else, I'd say. I would think Congress needs to be filled with, like, 40-year-olds. I would say 30 and 40-year-olds. They have the most to either live or die for, in a sense, guys. They do. Versus a 70 or 80-year-old, they're at the end of their life, guys. Not to be so callous, but they're at the end of their life. They should not be making decisions for the ones who are not. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of our issues in the United States of America comes to the fact that we have people in our government who are running things, and they really have no skin in the game, other than they just don't want to lose any of their money, right? They want to maintain everything so they can maintain their wealth or whatever it is until they go, right? But
Why don't you tell me what? I only hope we understand that reason before it's too late.
it's because he's Neo. He's the one. He just saved his life.
Nebuchadnezzar for takeoff.
That is correct.
You seek the Oracle. Who are you? I am Seraph. I can
Seraph.
take you to her. But first, I must apologize. Apologize for what? For this.
Okay, guys, so this is obviously like a test.
The Oracle has many enemies. I had to be sure. Of what? That you are the one.
Oh, he's the one.
No, you do not truly know someone until you find them.
What?
Come, she's waiting.
Okay, I mean, I guess that could potentially make sense somehow. Guys. Guys, that was an extremely well choreographed scene. It was also very well shot. There were a couple of issues with the window, but it was a very well shot scene. There was some what's called a chromatic aberration on literally the lights, not the lights, on the windows themselves. It generally happens with like extremely bright areas meet extremely contrasty areas. So if you look at the like kind of the lines themselves on the windows with each individual small pane of glass, there's like a red highlight that happens around it. That in fact is a flaw with certain vintage lenses along with some cinema lenses, guys. Like right around here, there's like a red cast around each single line here. It's slight, but it's literally a flaw.
Well, come on. I ain't gonna bite you. Come around here and let me have a look at you.
Guys, corvids are so beautiful. Love them.
My goodness, look at you.
All
Turned
grown
out
up.
all right, didn't you? How do you feel?
I
I know
Powerful.
you're not sleeping. We'll get.
But if that's true, that could mean you are part of this system. Another kind of control.
Keep going.
I suppose the most obvious question is, how can I trust you?
Bingo.
Yeah, that's the obvious question for real.
Pickle, no doubt about it.
You already know if I'm going to take it.
Wouldn't be much of an oracle if I didn't.
But if you already know, how can I make a choice?
Because you didn't come here to make the choice. You've already made it. You're here to try to understand why you made it.
I mean,
I love candy.
But
that's
why
not
apples?
what he meant.
We're all here to do what we're all here to do. I'm
Okay.
interested in one thing, Neo, the future. And believe me, I know the only way to get there is together.
So maybe maybe the Oracle is like the first bit of AI, and then the agents are just like the byproduct of I don't know, a failed system or something.
Are there other programs?
It's the system assimilating some program that's doing something they're not supposed to be doing.
Programs hacking programs.
Guys, we're living in the Matrix, aren't we?
There are reasons, but
And why would a program be deleted?
maybe it breaks down. Maybe a better program is created to replace it. Happens all the time.
Who's creating it,
And
though?
when it does,
I see Trinity. And something happens.
This is this recurring dream.
Something bad. I can't do that. I won't.
You're gonna have to,
you
Neo.
have to.
Why?
You're the one.
You're the one.
Right. What are you talking about, Neo? Pay attention. We're here.
Seems like every time we meet, I got nothing but bad news. I'm sorry about that, I surely am. But for what it's worth, you've made a believer out of me. Good luck, kiddo.
There's like some new noise happening in the background, guys. Okay.
I couldn't. I was compelled to stay, compelled to disobey. And now here I stand because of you, Mr. Anderson, because of you.
Guys, this is a super dramatic scene. Nothing against the scene, guys, but you know, I tend to pay a lot of unnecessary attention to the things that are happening behind the scenes here, guys. There is an entirely large, this is kind of breaking the scene a little bit, guys. First of all, you see the camera guy or girl, whatever. They're sitting on a dolly. You can visually see it in his right, like, reflection, right? Then on the left side here, you see an entire, what's called a scrim, with one singular monolight in the center of said scrim. It's basically a large white sheet. It's used to create big, soft light from a distance, because the larger the light source is, the softer the light generally looks on the skin, right? And you see super soft light here, but the fact is that glasses are the enemy of every single director of photography, guys. They're terrible, guys. And then you also see like the boom arm from the C-stand. This movie most likely costs way too much money to make for issues like that to pop up in the film, guys, in the final product. It's not gonna break anyone's like immersion, but it absolutely breaks mine because I'm looking at it and I know what it is. That's a problem. But all right, let's get it. Purpose. Yeah,
Don't know.
and Neil, you're gonna have to fight this.
It'll be over soon.
You're gonna have to do something about this, Neil. Oh, you must have forgot. Bro, just fly away or something. Bro. I welcome you. Early 2000s video game graphics, guys. It looks great, though. More. You guys are this worried about a man that you're not going to beat.
It is inevitable.
It is not.
Come on.
Like, so what do you do here? Do you have to like take out the original one, like the first one, this one, in order to stop them all, or now are there like 100 of them?
For years, I urged the Council to realize the truth. This is the single greatest threat we have ever faced.
I mean, it sounds like it. I mean, listen, you have 250,000 of these machines coming towards you. Yeah, that is. It seems like the greatest threat you've ever had, ever. That's one for each of you. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a big, big problem, bro.
However, we ask if there's been word from the Nebuchadnezzar.
Bro, he don't care.
No word.
He specifically.
The ship be dispatched. It will, Commander, if it must.
It could take a single ship days to find the Nebuchadnezzar.
Then
Oh
send
well.
Careful, Commander.
I think we should volunteer. What? You have gone crazy. Listen, shut your hole, Bane, before I put you in one.
Don't do it. He's gonna. Don't do it. She's gonna do it. She's gonna do it, guys. Go ahead and do it. Just do it. I mean, listen, trust me. Morpheus is the one that she loves, guys. He is definitely Tupac in this scenario, at least. But all right, let's get it. Guys, I'm not sure it's comfortable to stand like Morpheus is standing.
Everything begins with choice.
No, wrong. Choice is an illusion created between those with power and those
without it. Okay.
Yeah, that's that woman.
I mean, well played.
My God. Out of control.
Oh, go and go clean yourself up.
Causality. There is no escape from it.
Oh, this guy's a menace.
We are forever slaves to it. Our only hope.
Complete menace. Oh, guys, I love the symmetry of the shot. I'm just gonna go ahead and point that out. It is perfectly symmetrical. Almost. No, it is. It's perfectly symmetrical. It's a fabulous shot, guys.
Please, ma chérie, I've told you, we are all victims of causality. I drink too much wine. I must take
Right.
cause and effect.
Right. Right when, okay, yeah, I see what you're doing here. Right. She went to go clean herself up, and you just so happen, right, to be in the right place at the right time.
Oh, well.
Just a sample. Why don't you sample this instead?
Trinity.
What's wrong with you?
Such emotion over something so small. It's just a kiss.
Why should we trust you?
If I don't deliver you to the keymaker, she can kill me.
Guys, jealousy is weird. It's a weird emotion, guys. Like, it's really hard to, like, describe jealousy. It's really hard. But all right. Like, there's obviously a job to do, guys. No? Job has to get done by any means necessary. Okay, guys, that's a power I would like to have, guys.
I'll handle that.
Handle us. You'll handle us. You know, your predecessors had much more respect.
Okay.
Okay, you have some skill.
Right. Okay, guys. This house is ridiculous. Like, not in a good way. In a pretty terrible way. Unnecessary doors. I mean, yeah, he's a man, but he has magical powers. You see, he's just a man.
God damn it, I knew it would be the end of me.
Absolutely.
Mark my words, Boyd. Mark them well. I have survived your predecessors, and I will survive you.
Yeah, I'm not sure. No, what is this thing? That's crazy.
You're all the way up in the mountains.
Yeah, that's obvious.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to get.
Guys, this era that we were in, like the early 2000s, like we'll never see this again. I'm telling you. Like the weird cell phones, like honestly, the weird culture that we apparently had that I don't remember because I was like 12, right? But you get the point I'm making here, guys. We will never see this again. It won't exist. Whoa. The whole back of the car?
Repeat, they're approaching the...
Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, well. Bro, how have you missed every single shot? I'm not rooting for the bad guy, but... Whoa. Ah. Guys, the budget is probably like 3 or 4 times more than the first movie, guys. And that's crazy. I'm telling you. Well played.
Are getting aggravated.
Yes, we are.
Okay, so they're like ghosts or something. Like ghosts in the machine almost. Guys, this is amazing. What are these, Ducatis? Guys, this is a spectacular sequence. Nah. Not plausible. Morpheus, you're not really about this life, bro. Oh, Morpheus? Well played. Well played. Right. Imagine. Bro, I saw all this craziness that just happened. You saw letters, numbers, and things, guys. You missed out on that utter craziness. Guys, that was a spectacular sequence. Right. I'll tell you this right now. If you can't stop them somehow, they're going to demolish every single thing you love and hold dear, right? But this doesn't feel like that type of movie. It feels like a movie that obviously everything needs to end, on good terms.
Fails, so must the other.
No electricity, no alarms.
But you'd have to take out a whole city block to kill the power to a building like that.
Oh, well.
27. 27 blocks?
Things wrong. You don't have to tell me. I just want you to know that I'm here.
He's worried about losing your existence.
All must be...
Like, sometimes I think that's why people get that very specific job, guys. Telling you.
Our lives. I want to ask you to do something, but I don't know how.
I promise you, if I can, I will.
What if I asked you to stay out of this?
She can't. She won't.
No matter what. To stay out of the Matrix.
Why?
Because something terrible is going to happen to you, Trinity.
Please.
Oh.
What if I am right? What if the prophecy is true? What if tomorrow the war could be over?
That'd be a great thing for everyone, obviously. It is. That very specific thing is, in fact.
Call Neo now.
Okay, and then that's when she goes in and then she gets deleted. Oh, no.
I've been expecting you.
What do you want, Smith?
Oh, you haven't figured that out? Still using all the muscles except the one that matters.
Okay. Enlighten us. Please don't. Oh, Morpheus. Bro, close the door now.
It was meant to be. Morpheus.
I mean, I just wish it was better explained because they all hit the door and there are no holes on the inside of the door, but yet he is lying on the ground with holes all over his body. Okay.
That door.
Your life is the sum of a remainder of an unbalanced equation inherent to the programming of the Matrix. You are the eventuality of an anomaly which, despite my sincerest efforts, I have been unable to eliminate from what is otherwise a harmony of mathematical precision.
Okay.
While it remains a burden, creating fluctuations in even the most simplistic equations.
What? Okay.
The problem is choice.
The problem is choice.
Inherent in every human being. Thus I redesigned it, based on your history, to more accurately reflect the varying grotesqueries of your nature.
Okay, so this person is not a person. It's something else.
However, as I was saying, she stumbled upon a solution whereby nearly 99% of all test subjects accepted the program as long as they were given a choice, even if they were only aware of the choice at a near unconscious level. While this answer functioned,
This is a beautiful social commentary.
It's obviously fundamental, but rest assured, this will be the 6th time we have destroyed it, and we have become exceedingly efficient.
Okay.
You won't let it happen. You can't. You need human beings to survive.
There are levels of survival we are prepared to accept. However, the relevant issue is whether or not you are ready to accept the responsibility for the death of every human being in this world.
Oh my. Okay, listen. Oh my. I mean, obviously he's not going to do it. Keep that in mind. He's not going to do that. Listen, let the system crash. That's fine. That's basically where we're at right now.
There are 2 doors. The door to your right leads to the source and the salvation of Zion. The door to your left leads back to the Matrix, to her and to the end of your species. As you adequately put, the problem is choice.
Right.
Simultaneously the source of your greatest strength and your greatest weakness.
Well, stop being so disrespectful.
I would hope that we don't meet again.
We won't.
I mean, bro, you can't fly. And then it hits her. Okay. It's a different type of brutal, guys. Just to point that out. For her to die anyway, you do. Okay, bro. That's wild. I mean, that'll do it. That'll do. That'll do. All right, bro. Now go save Zion.
The prophecy was a lie. The one was never meant to end anything. It was all another system of control.
I don't believe that.
Well, you should, because that's the truth.
Yourself.
Gonna do.
I don't know.
Oh wow. Now what, bro? You gonna walk home? And Neo, I'm not sure you have powers in this world.
I can feel them.
What? Oh, really? Nothing in the world told me that he could function like this. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call that pure luck.
Kind of coma.
Who? Come on. Okay. Bro, that is not how you end a movie. All right, this is to be concluded. Okay, so I'm guessing that's why the third movie, by the looks of it, by the date at least, came out the same year. Okay, I guess that makes sense, guys. This is very good. I will say, though, the first movie was absolutely better, right? It was definitely better. I understand that was like the world building aspect of it, and then now we're fully involved in the universe, right? But I do think that as a complete film, I do think that the first one was better because at least we got a conclusion. All right. I can probably rank this one, right? Once I actually see the next part, which is probably going to have to be soon, pretty much based on the fact that the movie's not over. So that's a little unfortunate. Guys, I'm absolutely not surprised that Neo chose to save Trinity, even though I think that was probably the sillier of the options, right? Because the world was over. It is what it is now, right? I mean, you kind of just have to deal with what you have, and what you have is a failing society with kind of no hope here. I'm not trying to be that guy, but they have no hope. I mean, what really can they do in life? Guys, right? It's a sad decision and thought process, but there's really nothing that they can really do to escape this. Because no matter where they go, if they go inside of the Matrix, then what? It's a little crazy, guys. But all right, listen. If you guys do want to see the full-length reaction to this part, I guess, right? It is on Patreon at the second tier. And you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.